In this episode, I will show how I'm going to film my Skool About page video using Ecamm Live and Gamma app. Welcome to the One Person Show episode 15. I'm Samuli Eskanen, and in this show I'm building a one-person online business in public using educational content, Skool and meta ads. I document how I'm building the One Person Show community that is focused on creating content faster, and my other community, the One Person Business, which is focused on online business and meta ads. This is for entrepreneurs, coaches and experts who want to build an online business around their expertise without a team. So what has been happened since the last episode? So I have been just creating my About page video script and slides. And here you can see the current script that I have been working, and this has been pretty good project because this also have changed a little bit how I'll be structuring my school classroom from now on, and it also, this is much better script that I had on my current video, so I'm glad that I still started to tweak this more. And I also made like new slides for this About page. So as you can see now, you see these black borders here because now I'm filming with Ecamm Live. And I will be using this basically same setup when I'm filming my About page video. But when I change the scene like this, now as you can see those black borders disappeared, and now I can like go through this Gamma app slides. So this is pretty cool setup because with Ecamm Live, you can have these different kind of scenes that you can easily control. And for example, on me, I use just a stream deck where I have controlled, used these stream deck buttons, and I have set it up these different scenes. So when I press the button, for example, I can then show you my screen, and with that also my blue colored background, like this kind of brand color, and also I can just go here, this like talking head mode. So pretty cool setup, and I just added like a new scene where there is like a less space, so it will cut out all the unnecessary things, and then I just made that Gamma slides same color that color is in this scene inside Ecamm. So when I go in the present mode, it seems like I'm just part of this kind of presentation. So I like this setup a lot, and this is very fast way to film videos. And I taught this whole setup and a lot more inside the One Person Show community. You can join, by the way, below this video if you want. So this has been happening currently, what I have been making. And yeah, the Gamma app is great because you can create use AI a lot to create very cool looking slides. Of course, you need to do a bit manual work so to get everything right, but I just used Claude AI to create. I just talk a lot with this voice to text feature to Claude that I basically am doing every day, and because Claude 4.6 is actually pretty awesome currently, it can really help you make these kind of things like a lot faster. So I just created this script, just talking to Claude, and basically the Claude just fix my grammar a lot and maybe helps me to like clarify things or put the things in the right order and things like that. So that has been the whole process, and of course my spouse has helped a lot. She has read all of these things through and success test very good additions to this script. So it has been like teamwork for this About page video. So basically that is only what I have been doing in the past 2 days. Of course, basic needed to do some accounting stuff and everything else. When you are one person business owner, there is a lot of things to do. But yeah, that's about it. And of course, I have added things here. For example, Classroom, I added that workflow. So with how to film these videos with Ecamm and things like that here. And also, yeah, I think, yeah, that's about it what I have done these past few days. So, and of course, one big thing happened, and that was that finally I uh, went through the 1K MRR mark. So currently the MRR is $1,040. So that's pretty awesome. And that was a there was just because every day there's this text reading. So yesterday there was like Happy Tuesday, Samuli, and I looked and there was over 1,000 MRR. So it was really indeed a happy Tuesday. So that was awesome. And here you can see the cash flow was this month $138, and members is currently 174, and the retention numbers also was awesome that I talked about last episode. And here you can see visitors are currently around 100 per day. So I need to I want to increase, of course, this, and the conversion rate has been now a little bit steadier now, and so hopefully all these changes will be have been useful to make. So that has been pretty good. And my other community is in 31 members. I don't know have there been anything happening here. And currently here are the monthly numbers. So ad spend I have used in Meta ads $349, and I have gotten back that $138, and so the month is negative $233, and current MRR haven't changed, so that went now over 1K mark, so that's awesome, and 174 members. And here are the daily stats. The average cost per action is still increased, so that's not good but hopefully when I get the new About page video running and everything like settles and Facebook starts to again find the right audience like it has started to do, so hopefully these cost per action numbers will be going down. So in the start of the February there was pretty good days, but then it started rising. So hopefully we will get it back. So that's about for the numbers. And what next? Currently, of course, what next is launch a new About page video. That's next. And after that, my focus will be a lot to make these Instagram carousels and ManyChat automations for them. And I'm thinking about creating like a very batch process. Probably like the full next week is only for this. And I try to increase my daily publishing at least like 3, maybe even 5 posts per day. So I will be adding a lot of short form content with ManyChat automations and carousels with ManyChat automations, and try to start driving a lot of also like organic traffic to my school page, and of course add just the Facebook ads. And I'm still working on my that main Figma board, but I'm thinking that I will be making like shorter lead magnets, very specific lead magnets that I can use also in this ManyChat automation, and start also to start collect leads more and try to drive traffic that way to my school page. So this kind of hybrid that I'm building, it have taken a lot of time, but piece by piece it coming together. So let's see how this goes. But of course, if you want to join any of my Skool communities, the links are below this video, and also the link for the next episode I will be putting here when that is ready. So hopefully you like this episode, and hopefully see you then also in the next one. Bye bye.